is out. We just completed week 7. Looking forward to week 8 in the week that was. I'm going to go over the standings as they are right now. No change at the top 2 positions. Lock and load still with a record of 6-1 at the top. Won 3 in a row. That is Kelly Ludwig. Kyle Olson with Dig 'em Up in 2nd place. Pool Time with Billy, which is myself, in 3rd. Somehow I lost and jumped up 1 spot, but I guess I'll take it. But if I lose again this coming week, I'm going to drop like a rock, I think. And Ben Meek, Avril Sandwich dropping from 3rd to 4th. Those are your top 4. Again, only the top 4 teams qualify for playoffs, which is a bit harsh, I suppose, but that's the way it is. Looking at the matchups here, actually before matchups, the New Orleans Saints, my New Orleans Saints. Wow. They were down 24-3 in the first half. Couldn't have played worse in the first half. Come back and beat the Dolphins. They're the best team in the NFL. Deal with it. Going over the matchups. First one, again, was Pool Time with Billy. That is myself losing to Lock and Load Taylor Ludwig. As I mentioned earlier, I had my 3 highest scoring, my 2 running backs and my wide receiver, highest scoring wide receiver, all on bye. I wasn't thinking I was going to win this one, and indeed I did not. So yeah, that was that more or less. Let me take a look here at what we're dealing with. The next matchup we have, and that was 152 to 121, so semi-tight, I suppose. Not really. Free agent losing to Dig 'em Up. That is Heller losing to Kyle Olson. 119. Kyle's team winning that one. And I think that one really came down to Ricky Williams for Kyle had 30. That's what Kyle ended up winning by. That was big. And other than that, they're a pretty close matchup, like for like, except Kyle's defense had a plus 16 over Heller's defense, which was Carolina, which was not a good defense to play last week or sure any week. So defense and Ricky Williams pretty much wins that one for Kyle. Good News Kennels beat Buckaroo Bob's AP's team. AP's an honest guy, to be fair. He's not going to just talk crap like he's got a sweet team if he doesn't. And on the flip side, he's going to be honest when his team sucks. His team sucks, and he's called himself out. Not very good. They lost. Romo actually produced finally for Kelly Porter, but keeping in mind this fact, Kelly drafted him in the 1st round. When I saw that draft pick, I picked up my computer, my monitor, and I actually spiked it. Because that's, wow. So anyway, you deserve the win. Good News Kennels, you're 11th right now. Again, Buckaroo Bobs, you're struggling. Your team, let's take a quick gander here. Your squadron, just not very good. Ooh, T.O. you've already benched at this point. L.T. and Sproles on the same team. Oh, Lawrence Maroney, Cadillac Williams. Yeah, you got Clay Aiken on your team. Sam Aiken, isn't he American Idol? So yeah, getting away from your team because I don't want to look at it anymore. It's pretty miserable. The other matchup, moving on, was Bobby's Fly Rods over Dana Ball's team. Again, Dana's also an honest guy. He's not too proud to call out himself when his team sucks. And so facto, Dana's honest. His team also blows balls. So good for you in that side of things. Bobby's team is pretty solid. Not going to lie. I don't give props to just anyone. But his wide receiving core is nice. It's very nice. Don't have it in front of me. I'm pretty sure he's got Giant Steve Smith, Wes Welker, and another guy. Just really strong 1 through 3. Scored 140 points, which is not bad. Nothing to sneeze at. So yeah, Tills, kills, Dana Balls. Next matchup. Always bet on black over Avril Sandwich. That's Will over Ben Meek. Always bet on black. Had a nice week. Everyone on his team contributed. Only one person, I think it was a tight end or his kicker, didn't have double digits. Nice, well-balanced team. And that was a good week for him coming off a trade. I don't know if it's just this week that trade looked good or maybe his trade was just good in his favor. Ben Meek had 2 wide receivers and 2 running backs all their output add up to 11 points. So you're not going to beat, you're not even going to beat Heller with points like those, or Kelly Porter. So that was all it was. And for Ben Meek, who has a strong team, he's in third after all. But if your tight end and kicker are your top two point getters for any given week, you know you're going to lose, and your team's probably not that tight. Last matchup was a high Ben, which is Joe Ortiz over Big Country. Unorthodox, but a Joe Ortiz mashed Big Country with zero output from his wide receivers. He had a beast from his quarterback, a beast from his runners, and his tight end, and even his defense. So mashed Big Country. And again, no need for his wide receivers, which is a good thing for Joe because he's got zero wide receivers anyways. So pretty rough there. And Big Country's defense had -4 points. He would have been better off, playing Gloria Estefan at his defense. Those are the matchups. Again, I gave you the rundown of the top four. Get in the top four, you need to crank. It's bunched up in the middle. Again, some of these 4-3 teams, if you lose, they're Big Country and Bobby's Fly Rods have a ton of points. So if you're tied on record with them, you're going to be sitting behind them. So wins are going to be big. I'm not going to do matchups. I'm not going to do preview of matchups for this upcoming week. It's a big week coming up. I'm sure it's going to be a tough bye week for some people. I know it's a bad one for Big Country, who I'm playing, so I hope and trust that'll help me out, and I get all my runners back. Got so much depth at wide receiver. I'm thinking about benching Chris Johnson just because that's how good my team is. Happy Halloween, kids. Take care of yourselves. I will see almost half of you Saturday. Keep well. Peace up. A-Town down. Take care of yourselves, boys. Until week 8, good luck.